So when I was younger, I always remember people always telling me, there's only two things that's going to happen in life for you, son. It's death and taxes. And I don't want either of them. But if I can control one, maybe, taxes, then I'm going to try to do that. You look at Nevada property taxes. I'm going to talk about this in this video, how you guys can potentially save money by moving to Las Vegas, entertainment capital of the world. I always talk about it. This channel's everything Las Vegas. You guys don't know I'm a real estate agent lender out here in Las Vegas. I think I've said Las Vegas like 3 times. So look at my channel, LV Home Professionals. And we're going to get into a nice long spiel, boring spiel on what taxes are about. So hopefully you guys can stay with me and we can navigate through this. I'm Dan French. Let's get right into this video. All right, you guys need to buy now. Property taxes are going up. Fear. No, I can't confirm that. I really can't confirm that. But I can tell you that prices of homes are going up, so that means your taxes are going up. So I guess that kind of coincides with one another. But I want you guys to pay attention to what I'm going to talk about here. I spoke a lot about in this this quick, brief conversation I had with myself about what's going on with property taxes, what to look for here in Las Vegas, and hopefully you guys get some information on this. Take some nuggets with you. An article I was reading on property tax here in Las Vegas, really in the state of Nevada, and how it is determined what your property taxes are, and can you actually challenge that and potentially get it reduced. And you can. Clark County Assessor, you can always reach out to them and find out and see if you can reduce your taxes or your tax percentage. A lot of times it's going to come on dissimilar properties or a valuation of properties that's more than 10%. And the way the taxes work from this article is you're looking at 3% is how much Nevada can actually increase your tax percentage on a year-over-year basis. So there is a cap to that. There's an abatement law that really limits how much somebody could, or how much the assessor or the county can increase your taxes. There's 92 districts that determine what taxes are here in Las Vegas. And the way they look at it is if your home value, they don't go off of home value, they go off of a percentage. So it's 35%. So if you're looking at, well, I have a $200,000 valued home, they're not going to use $200,000. They're going to use 35% of that and then tax you upon that. So Las Vegas is the lowest one of the lowest in the nation. We're at number 9 for tax purposes for property taxes. Where does this money go? Well, most people know this. It goes to policemen, police officers, maybe schools, maybe roads, things like that to help with the city. So I think that's a big contribution of why you look at Nevada or Las Vegas in general. That's where I live. And, you look at it and you say, well, they really have a lot going on with construction. The schools here, for the most part, seem like they're very new, and they're always up to date for the most schools. There's some old schools and old, cities and old locations here, old zip codes. But for the most part, you're constantly seeing things improving here, and that's a great thing. I know a lot of people don't like construction. I'm one of them. I'll be honest, but I understand the value and the importance of having this money allocated to those things. So you look at property taxes and you compare it to places like California and these other places around us, Arizona, and we're still lower than California. California is a little bit higher than us. Most times when you're getting into a house, and especially if it's a new home, they just say, what is that property tax? And usually you just put 1% because it's 1% of the purchase price. And the reason you do that is because they don't really have the tax assessor. The assessor did not come out and find out what those taxes will be. For the most part, across Nevada or across Las Vegas in general, Las Vegas is a little bit higher than the state of Nevada. We're at 0.69% for taxes. So what does that mean? You take $500,000 if you're purchasing a $500,000 home, times that by 0.69%, and that's what your taxes will be. And they take them in quarterly, so there's going to be 4 times a year that you pay them. Now, you could pay them separately on your own if you're getting a house or a mortgage, or even if you just own the house, then you obviously have to pay them yourself. But if you do get a mortgage, then you can allocate those into your mortgage payment, where you're paying into an escrow account, and that escrow account pays your taxes. So a lot of people move here from California. A lot of people want to come to Las Vegas. It's not just for the property tax, it's for the state tax as well. You look compared to California, they have like a 14% state tax that you're paying overall. Here we don't have a state tax, so you're not saving significantly on the property taxes. You are a little bit. I think they're at 0.79, so it's just a little bit higher, but their prices of homes are a lot higher, right? So you got to compare that. Prices of homes here are a lot less. So there is some value, a lot more value coming to Las Vegas. That's why it's so lucrative. You have a lot of investors coming here, and they're spending a lot of money buying into homes. And it's because they can save a lot of money, not just on the state tax. You got business taxes you can save on a little bit more here. And also, you're looking at the property tax. So again, I think it's a great thing. The property taxes here are looked at every single year, and for the most part, they don't go up too much. I haven't seen them go up very much, especially where I live. So it really comes down to what zip code, what district you're in, and then that will determine what your taxes are. But overall, you can't beat the cost of living here in Las Vegas. And property taxes, yes, it's part of your payment. Even if you buy your house out cash, or you still have to pay it, but it's still significantly lower than most of the nation. The nation's 1.08%. That's the national average. So we're significantly lower on our property taxes here. So that's another perk to move to Las Vegas. Guys, I'm a real estate agent and a lender here in Las Vegas. Look me up, LV Home Professionals. I'm Dan French. I'll see you guys at the next one. Subscribe.